Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are all in good health and safe, and Happy New Year 2021 for each one of you. In this video, we are going to finish speaking, of course, about parts of speech, and of course, in this video, we will continue the lesson of conjunction. So see you after this small intro.
I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling, but it's hard because I'm falling.
Welcome back again. Before we continue with conjunction, I wanted to tell you please to subscribe in our channel if you didn't subscribe yet, and put the bell so you get notification when we post new videos. And please share our videos with your friends and in your Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. And after that, we go straight ahead to our lesson, which is about conjunctions. So what is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word which is used to link thoughts and ideas within a sentence. You might think of them as being the glue of the phrase. So it's like glue. Without the use of a conjunction, you would not be able to express your thoughts and ideas in a manner which flows. Your sentences would be forced into being simple and concise. Let's take a look at an example. Consider the following sentence. The girl is pretty and kind. She has blonde hair with green eyes, and she's wearing a blue jacket on top of a white t-shirt. So, as you can see, of course, here, you can see how the words highlighted in bold, the conjunctions, of course, bring each of the ideas together to create a flowing sentence. Without the use of conjunction, the words would be much more different, of course. Example, the girl is pretty, dot. The girl is kind, dot. She has blonde hair, dot. She has green eyes, dot. She's wearing a blue jacket, dot. She's wearing a white t-shirt. This does not sound as audibly appealing and uses far too many words and sentences, making it impractical. It is important to make sure that when you are using conjunctions that you make sure that they are consistent. For example, he runs quickly and gracefully. Another example, he runs quickly and graceful. And of course here, the first sentence is consistent and therefore correct. The second sentence is not, of course. Generally, what is a conjunction? In grammar, English conjunctions or conjunction is a part of speech, as we said before, that connects two words, phrases, or clauses together. You can use a conjunction to link words, phrases, and clauses as in the following examples. The park is empty now, but it will be filled with children after school. You can stay on the bus until you reach London. So these are examples of conjunctions. We have many types of conjunctions with examples. Learn a useful list of conjunctions in English with different types and example sentences. As with various forms of English grammar, there is more than one type of conjunction. We are now going to take a look at each type in a little more detail. There are three types of conjunctions: coordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions, and subordinating conjunctions. So we have three types of them. We start with the first one, which is coordinating conjunctions. The coordinating conjunction is a way of joining phrases, clauses, and words together which have an equal rank, grammatically speaking, of course. There are many coordinating conjunctions. Let's take a look at some of the most frequent used ones, of course. For, not, and, but, yet, so, nor. And these are the most simple kind of conjunctions. When most people think of conjunction, these are the words that will spring to mind. Let's take a look at some examples of these conjunctions being used within a sentence. I would like a hamburger or a chicken burger for my dinner. She needed to be somewhere quiet, so she took her bag and went to the park. My parents never had much money when I was growing up, but they managed it somehow. So it is worth noting that, as we see in the above examples, when a conjunction is being used to join two independent clauses, a comma is used before the conjunction. And this is a very important rule here. So the second kind of conjunctions, they are subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunction can be used to join dependent and independent clauses. This type of conjunction can be used as a way of showing case and effect relationship between two clauses or a contrast, as well as various other relationships which might occur. Let's now take a look at some of the most frequently used subordinating conjunctions, of course. We have after, until, before, since, because, as, though, although, whereas, while. And of course, notice that some of the above examples are adverbs. These can commonly function as a subordinating conjunction, as a way of linking the two thoughts. As good example of this is the sentence, Cinderella could stay at the ball until the clock struck midnight. The independent clause, which is the first part of the sentence, could be used as a standalone phrase. However, the dependent clause cannot, and so the use of the conjunction connects it to the first thought and causes it to make sense. That being said, it is important to remember that when using the subordinating conjunction, it must become a part of the dependent clause, whether that comes before or after the independent clause. Look at the following example, where the clauses are switched. So the subordinated conjunction still stays with the dependent clause, always. Until the clock struck midnight, Cinderella could stay at the ball. Let's look at some further examples of this. Before she leaves, ask her to say goodbye. Ask her to say goodbye before she leaves. You will notice that when the dependent clause starts the sentence, a comma is used to separate the two clauses. Common subordinated conjunctions list. We have here a little bit bigger list. Then, rather than, whether, as much as, whereas, that, whatever, which, whichever, after, as soon as long as, before, by the time, now that, once, since, till, until, when, whenever, while, though, although, even though, who, whoever, whom, whomever, whose, where, wherever, if, only if, unless, provided that, assuming that, even if, in case that, lest, how, as though, as if, because, since, so that, in order that, as, and of course much more list, of course. The third one is correlative conjunctions. The correlative conjunction is one which is used in a pair. They are used as a way of relating one sentence to another. And one of the golden rules of a correlative conjunction is that they must be equal in a grammatical sense. For example, when using the correlative conjunction of both and, if a noun comes after the word both, one must also come after the word and. So a noun comes after the two of them. Examples of correlative conjunctions are as follows: either or, neither nor, not only but also, both and, not but, whether or, just as, so, the, as much as, not sooner than, rather than. We are now going to take a look at some examples of correlative conjunctions being used within a sentence. I don't like either the blue ones or the red ones. Neither my brother nor my sister lives with my parents anymore. I went not only to China but also to Mongolia. I'm not sure whether he will become a teacher or a doctor when he's older. Correlative conjunctions consist simply of a coordinating conjunction linked to an adjective or adverb. So, using a conjunction to start a sentence. It is common misconception that a conjunction cannot be used to start a sentence. But as we have seen, a subordinating conjunction can be used at the start of a sentence provided a comma is used to separate the two clauses. You may also use a coordinating conjunction to begin a sentence. However, it is important to do this sparingly, as using too many conjunctions at the start of a sentence can make your speech or writing sound weak. A conjunction is a way of linking together two thoughts or ideas in the same sentence. There are a useful device of avoiding the use of repetitive and choppy short sentences and clauses, your speech and writing to flow. So I hope you liked this video about conjunction and this explanation. And again, I tell you, please to subscribe in our channel if you didn't subscribe, so you can follow our videos. And please put the bell so you get notification when a new video is posted. And also, please share our videos with your friends in your Facebook, in your LinkedIn, in your Instagram, and in your Twitter. And again, have a nice and lovely New Year. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. And see you in another video very soon, I hope. Goodbye, everyone.